Hey VC, it's Mazzy, and we're gonna do a WhackAMole. It's been a long time. This is number 14, I think. But if you haven't yet, if you haven't checked out the your mother special for Mother's Day, scroll down, scroll up, depending on what you're scrolling or doing, and check that out. Or if you haven't checked out the San Francisco psychedelic poster video, check that. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't just said nice things to me, say nice things to me, because I want occasionally for someone to say something nice. Let me situate here. WhackAMole. Remember WhackAMole is number 14, I believe. It's been a few weeks. It's where I just randomly pick 5 albums, show them up, and talk about them. Again, I need more subscribers to do some live video, mobile live videos. I guess I could do it on another device, but I don't know. I don't think you want live Mazzy yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab them wherever. First we'll start down here. Oh, some fell down, but. Where is to you, Mrs. Robinson? Bookends. My favorite Simon & Garfunkel record. Cover by the infamous, wonderful Avedon, Richard Avedon, who you rock and rollers know him from the psychedelic 1967 Beatles photographs that he did for Look magazine, German Stern. You saw my posters, I think, at some point, if you are a regular watcher. But obviously, very famous fashion and portrait photographer, so that goes without saying. 1968 has the song Mrs. Robinson, and anyway, it's my favorite by far. Real quickly, I have Art Garfunkel, 1972. I'm in the car with my girlfriend in San Francisco. I had a Ford Pinto, a 1972 Ford Pinto. We were on Geary Boulevard getting out of the movie to see, I think it was Neil Simon's Lovers and Other Strangers. On the side, this is a true story, on the side I had a bumper sticker. I just turned 18 and I had a bumper sticker in the window for George McGovern. I was working on the George McGovern campaign. And I look over across the street, just on the corner, standing there, was Art Garfunkel. Swear to God. And I said to my girlfriend, Judy, that's Art Garfunkel. And of course, Simon and Garfunkel were the biggest thing. This was, a year after Bridge Over Troubled Waters, after they split up. Simon and Garfunkel Art Garfunkel was in San Francisco recording at CBS Studios on Folsom Street, his first solo album, Angel Clare. I started staring at him, being a big rock and roller, big music person, and a big Simon and Garfunkel fan. He walks over to the car and looks, and I roll down the window like, tongue-tied. And he said, why are you for George McGovern? I have no idea what I said. I think but at the end I said, do you want to ride? He goes, sure. He gets in the back of my Pinto. This is a true story, honest to God. I have witnesses. And I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to Chinatown to get some food. And so he asked me if I knew any good Chinese restaurants. And I said, yeah, my parents used to take me to this place called Nam Yen in Chinatown. So we drove down, and he said, would you like to join me? So Judy and I joined him, had dinner with Art Garfunkel, about 2 hours. Then we dropped him off on Union Street to see the midnight showing of the movie The Candidate. Anyway, great story, right? WhackAMole number 2. I'll keep shorter, my story shorter. Morrissey, Bone of Drag. This is a reissue. I don't have the original. What can I say about Morrissey? Smiths, Morrissey. I saw the Smiths once in Oakland, California. They were terrible. I love the Smiths. It was a bad sounding night. It was at Oakland Arena, I think it was. Not the big giant place, or Kaiser Pavilion? I don't remember, but anyway. That's it. Nothing to say about Morrissey. He does have a new album coming out. Oh, I forgot to say. The yellow, blue, purple, green B-Side Records Beth's contest. I won it. I wanted to thank you, Beth. I was out of town for a week, and I got a comment on one of my other previous things, so I won that contest. So when I get that prize, I'll do a specific thank you to Beth. Red, yellow, green, orange, blue, violet, purple, tomato, chocolate, whatever. You know, do I need to really know all the colors by heart? It was a lucky win, I'd say. Tom Rush, folk singer, really low, almost like a baritone voice. I have all his folk albums on Electro Records. He switched to Columbia, had a bunch of great albums, including Merrimack Country on Columbia. But I love this guy. And one of his songs he wrote, I guess around 1970 or 71, was called No Regrets. And it was a hit in 1995 by the reunion of the Walker Brothers, Scott Walker and the Walker Brothers. So check that out, No Regrets, written by Tom Rush. He still plays around. I'm a big folky, love sort of this East Coast folk music, and I love Electro Records from that period. You know, what's not to love, right? Number 4. Number 4? Number 4. Jerry Lee Lewis. This is Charlie Records. Can't remember if they were literally a gray label, Import UK series. They put out a lot of comps and back in the 70s. And I actually have a whole series of these, the Sun series, Sun Records. In fact, I should showcase them sometime. I think like 10 or 12 volumes I have that I got when I worked in record stores in the 70s. But we all know Jerry Lee Lewis. What period is this? Recorded in 50s, 56, 57, 58. I mean, what can I say? Breathless. Ooh, breathless. Anyway, and you rock and roll fans need at least one Jerry Lee Lewis album in your collection. And lastly, the last WhackAMole number 5 will be I might have chosen this once, but Calypso. Man smart. Woman smarter. Deo. Deo. And a whole new generation in the 80s got into Harry Belafonte because of Beetlejuice, right? There you go. Anyway, that's Mazzy's WhackAMole, a quick special edition. I don't know, a special number 14. Make comments, subscribe, tell your mothers to subscribe, tell your fathers to subscribe, your kids, your uncles, your cousins, and Mazzy loves you. Take care, my babes, my friends, babes. Love you, babe. Love you, babe. Take care. Bye.